Hey everybody, it's Jason with Heap of Jeep. Today working on the 96 Cherokee. Can't put it off any longer. Gas tank is leaking way too much. Got to put the new one in. Before we get to that though, if you'd please click subscribe if you want to see me working on this 1996 and then the 1990, the Renix. And if this video helps you out, please give it a thumbs up. Since I think this is going to be a pretty complicated job, I'm planning on breaking this up into 3 parts. First part here is going to be prepping the gas tank, the new one, getting it all painted and cleaned up and everything. So that's going to be video number 1. Video number 2 is going to be taking the old one out, and then video number 3 will be putting the new one in, which is going to be just the opposite. I could run number 2 backwards, and then it would be... Anyways, you'll get the idea. So I think it's going to be about 3 videos, just for time-wise. Trying to keep them all around 10 minutes or so. But let's get started getting that gas tank prepped. Once again, the videos that I've found on YouTube that show me how to do this, some are a little lacking. They don't give a whole lot of details. So I'm making some of this up as I go along, just trying to use some common sense. So first thing I'm going to do is I want to paint this and put some kind of undercoating or something on it. Before I put any primer on though, I'm going to use some Neptha to get any dirt or wax or grease, oils from your fingers, things like that off of it. Naphtha works great. It's kind of like a paint thinner, but wax and grease remover would work, or even like dish soap will work, because that's designed to get grease out of the way. What is that, Dawn? But this is what I use when I'm airbrushing to get surfaces ready to hold paint, and it's worked for me for years, so I figure why change now? So we don't want to get any paint or anything inside the tank when we paint it, but you've got some holes here. You got your filler spouts and your rollover valve holes and where your whole fuel sending unit goes. So we need to tape those up. For that, I'm just going to use some blue painter's tape, and should work fine. Also with this ring, I'm going to get the whole ring, because this is also where there's a metal ring that holds the fuel pump in, and you want that to seat properly, and I'm just worried that any kind of paint or the coating I'm going to use will bind it up. So I'm just going to tape off this whole ring so no paint gets on there at all. And then for these, I'm going to get the whole way around the nipple, because your fill line goes on there, and you want to make sure that nothing interferes with getting that on either. So I backed the camera up so I didn't get any overspray on it. Now I bought this tank on eBay. I think I paid, it was less than $100. I think it was about $85. For the tank, it came with 2 straps and also a new ring and rubber washer for the fuel sending unit, the fuel pump. And I thought that was a pretty good deal. And it looks like it has some kind of coating on it already, but it is an eBay special. $85 with free shipping. I don't want to trust it, so I'm going to put some self-etching primer on there. Just a few light coats until it's covered, top and bottom. And then I'm also going to use just some Rust-Oleum truck bed coating. I'm still going to put the plastic skid plate back underneath for now. I may change that to a metal one later, but I figure this will at least give it a little more protection and probably a little more hardy than regular paint. Well, I thought being outside would protect me from the fumes, but I'm still getting mouthfuls, so you might want a respirator. So after that top coat dries, or after the first coat dries, then I'm going to go in with a second coat, a little heavier than the first. And now we need to let that dry, and then we'll put the truck bed liner on it. I'm quickly losing light. This is Friday evening after work, so I'm gonna get this done tonight, but if there's not enough light for the camera, I won't be able to show you that. But basically you do it just the same. When you're all done prepping your tank, you want to make sure to get the straps as well. I'm not going to put the bed liner stuff on here. I'm just going to give it a good coat of paint. After they're pretty greasy, so I'm going to clean all that grease off with the naphtha, and then just give it a shot of paint. So I did run out of light with the gas tank there, but you got 90% of it, and then I just finished the rest up while it was dark. Don't forget to do the straps as well. Here we go. Let's get ready for video number 2, dropping the old tank.